Charlie. Is it an end? No. It has to do with the song.
Can we rise as the minister enters the room? Can we please rise as he enters? Oh, you may please take your seats. Can please take your seats. Good morning. Good morning. We want to hear some quality in the voice. Yeah. It's a beautiful morning, and it's a beautiful quality morning. And I stand here to welcome you all to the conferencing facility of the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, and particularly into the conference room. It's going to be a short time, but very important that this gets done. For those who have not been here before, the washrooms are at the back of this building when you go down the stairs. And should there be an emergency, there are two emergency doors, one through which you came in and one behind the high table. My name is Charles, and I'll be moderating today's program. I think I've spoken enough. I will have to do this honor that we are here not because we want to be here, but there is somebody here who owns this place, in quotes. Our mother is here, and I'll invite her to give us her opening remarks. I invite our director, Professor Dorothy Yeboaminu.
Thank you, Charles. The chairman, Professor Michael Ofori, is standing in for the provost of the College of Health Sciences, University of Ghana. Our special guest of honor, Honorable Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed, Minister of Environment, Science and Technology. Our keynote speaker, who is very passionate about quality, Professor Jejom de Souza, heads of departments of the Institute, representatives of JICA, distinguished invited guests, colleagues and staff of Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to you all. Oh, the good morning responses doesn't have any quality. Good morning to you all. Good. We have quality in the good morning. I am very pleased to welcome you to the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research and the opening ceremony of the Noguchi Quality Week. Mr. Minister, Honorable, the Quality Week is an important week in the Institute's calendar dedicated to excellence, compliance, and continuous improvement in biomedical research and healthcare. The Quality Week was instituted 3 years ago when we decided to embark on ISO accreditation. We took the decision to take 1 week in the year to bring into focus our quality management systems and use it as a means of distressing whilst learning. As a facility dedicated to scientific advancement, we recognize that quality is the foundation of our work. It is what ensures that our research findings are accurate, our laboratory processes are reproducible, and our outcomes contribute meaningful to global health and scientific discovery. The slogan for the first Quality Week was Think Research, Think Quality, Think Noguchi. This was consistent with the theme of the week, which was to create awareness of our quality management system that we are being put into place. One of the basic principles of quality is the involvement of people. And so our second quality week was about involvement. This year, our quality week is themed Sustaining a Quality Culture. This highlights our unwavering commitment to continuous improvement, regulatory excellence, innovation, and quality research. Throughout this week, we will engage in training sessions, discussions, and quality improvement initiatives aimed at reinforcing our commitment to meeting and exceeding standards such as ISO 15189-2022. 3 years ago, when we embarked on our accreditation, our goal was to have 4 out of the 9 departments accredited. Honorable Minister, I'm happy to report that we have succeeded with 5 departments being accredited. I'm happy to also let you know that we have another department that has just 1 issue to respond, and that will bring us to 6 of our 9 academic departments accredited. We celebrate the Institute accreditation of ISO 15189-2022 today. As a leading biomedical institute in the sub-region, this accreditation puts NMIMR once again into another pedestal of international recognition. Mr. Chairman, Honorable Minister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, ISO represents a rigorous process where our systems and procedures are thoroughly examined against international recognized standards, ensuring consistency, reliability, and safety in everything we do. By attaining ISO accreditation, we demonstrate to our stakeholders that we prioritize quality and adhere to the highest standards, building trust and loyalty. This also sets us apart from competitors, opening doors to new opportunities and partnership. As a biomedical institution, it strengthens our public health response, which supports epidemic preparedness by ensuring high-quality laboratory testing during pandemic as occurred in COVID-19, Marburg outbreak, Mpox, and all that Noguchi continue to support. In addition, this accreditation strengthens scientific and medical research. It promotes higher research integrity and credibility. The accreditation ensures data reliability by improving the credibility of research findings. It will also attract more funding. That is what we want. Don't we want that? Yes. Honorable Minister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we open Quality Week 2025 and reflect on the theme, Sustaining a Quality Culture, we need to know that the accreditation is not a one-time achievement. It is just a certificate to our marriage to quality. And we must be good husbands, isn't it? And wives. It signifies an ongoing work to make sure that our marriage is in good hands. As a team, we must embrace a mindset of continuous learning and innovation. Quality is not just about meeting compliance requirements. It is about striving for excellence every day, ensuring that our work drives impactful research in accordance with the University of Ghana 5-year strategy. We would like to thank our main sponsor, Japan International Cooperation Agency, for their unwavering support to the Institute and for years of fruitful collaboration. To our staff, This achievement belongs to each and every one of us. It is not for management alone. Actually, it belongs to the staff. From our junior staff, senior members, and to management, each played a vital role in implementing and maintaining the necessary process to meet this standard. And I think we all deserve a round of applause. Looking ahead, we must not become complacent. We will continue to strive for greater efficiency, explore new standards relevant to our work, and further elevate our quality management system to ensure our commitment to excellence remains firm. I extend warm gratitude to all stakeholders. This week, let us take this opportunity to learn, share, and play, and renew our commitment to excellence. Together, we will continue to build a strong Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, an institute dedicated to make sure that Ghanaians and the population within the sub-region receives quality care. With this, it is now my pleasure once again to welcome you all to the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research. And we thank you, Minister, for responding to our invitation. We cherish your presence here. We know that you are ready to advance science in Ghana. Let us work together. Thank you very much.
Let us give our quality director another round of applause. In fact, from her speech, I really realize how this is a really proud moment. We have to now move into the next stage, and we have someone to stand in for our chair. He's on his way. Probably he'll join us a little later. But we have somebody who we all know in this institute, and we usually call him Deputy Director. Yes, because he's everywhere and knows everything. He is the head of department of the immunology department and has a long research career in immunology. He is a professor of immunology. Malaria immunology, the development of drugs and vaccines, you can find him there. Through this work, he has made many collaborations and works for many international organizations. Another part of him is that he's an astute supporter of the University of Ghana's programs. When it comes to quality and when it comes to risk assessment, he is there. All these committees, he's part of it. And here, many programs we have had, he has chaired those committees. All our successful ARMs, it has been he who has chaired it. I do not need to introduce him, but I think I'll just have to do it. He is in the person of Professor Michael Ofori. Let us meet him with a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Charles. I have to stand in for my boss, the provost of the College of Health Sciences, Professor Freddy Olsen. Surely he will be here. But as the program is, we need to go on with the program, so I have to stand in for him. He will join us, so I won't say much about that. Honorable Minister, we are very grateful to have you here. We are so excited. I'm sure this will be your first outing assignment, and we are very proud to have you. The director, Professor Dorothy Eboamenu, our distinguished colleagues from the JICA office, we have been here, and it's because of the support you have been giving to us over the years. And as I will say, I won't say much from the provost because we will definitely be here and speak to you. But of course, the provost is someone who takes the issue at the highest esteem. He really appreciates the fact that we have always been a center of excellence. He was not surprised that we have laid this one by being the first biomedical research institution in the country or even in the sub-region to get accreditation in what we do, which he really appreciates. So he's very grateful and is giving or extending his support to the staff for what you have been doing over the years. The team you selected for this week celebration also to usher in your accreditation, sustaining the quality culture, is in the right direction. I promise you that my provost will always be here. And as I keep speaking, I could see my provost is coming. Can you get a lot of applause? So surely he will give his message whilst we continue. So my work has come to an end, which is very nice because I was sitting in a big shoe. Thank you, Charles. You can call him to come.
Thank you, Prof. Now you understand why I say he's everywhere. And he knows everything. Because he stood here and said he knows the provost is coming. And he's here. Welcome, Mr. Provost. All right. Unfortunately, we will have to catch you now because you happen to come in just at your time. So I have the honor to introduce to us this man who has over 20 years of medical practice and research experience. He is an alumnus of the University of Ghana Medical School. That school belongs to us. They are cousins to us, or brothers. And he also has a degree from the Economics and Political Science Department of London School and London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. He is a professor. He also holds many accolades. He's a fellow of the West African College of Physicians, and of course then a fellow of the College of Physicians in Ghana too, Public Health. Many things are here, and let me just say a few of them. He's a physician, he's a public health practitioner, he's an academic and a researcher. He's combined his skill and support to develop and strengthen national and international health systems. He's worked as a consultant on many international organizations and contributed to many policies and strategy documents with the WHO, with UNICEF, with global financing facilities, with the World Bank, the Ministry of Health, and the Ghana Health Service. And he's worked in health policy, planning, health financing, and non-communicable diseases. He has many international collaborations and research grants that support resource mobilization, training, and mentoring. And he's mentored many undergraduate and postgraduate students of the College of Health Sciences, Ghana. He has over a decade roles also in leadership within the university. He's the immediate past dean of the Ghana Medical School and currently the provost of the College of Health Sciences. If he's ready for us, Mr. Chair, I introduce to you Professor Alfred E. Yorson.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Moderator, for those kind words. The Honorable Minister, happy to see you. The Director, Noguchi Memorial, our distinguished invited guests, faculty, and other officers of the university, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely happy to be here as always. And as was promised, I was going to come. Yes, indeed I was. From outside of town, sometime coming from Kolebu. So my sincere apologies. So we are here today for a very important occasion, as Noguchi is at the forefront of medical and health research. And sustaining quality in health research is not only to improve the research that we do, but it has important implications for the population, for the health of the population, and the delivery of quality services to their citizenry. So it is also important that we continue to establish the linkages that we have and also create that strength in depth of the university of a research institute like ours. It also in itself helps us in maintaining and creating opportunities for more collaboration with other research institutions, with other universities and other academic and health service delivery organizations. It is also gratifying to see the minister here. Director was telling me that's his first assignment. I know we are going to have a very good relationship with him as he strives to improve the technology arena and the application of it. During this time where climate change, adaptation, mitigation, and others are affecting the distribution of both communicable and non-communicable diseases, affecting our environment and water systems, it is important that as scientists, we have what it takes, the instrument we use, the standards of practice, the protocols. That is what Noguchi is striving to achieve. And we are all here happy to contribute to the effort of government. You can always count on us as an academic institution, as a research institution, to support you. We at the College of Health Sciences and also at the College of Basic and Applied Sciences have a lot of technical expertise, and we also collaborate with others who have expertise in some of the things you want to do. So our doors are always open, and we are always open to collaborate and support you to have a very successful tenure such that Ghana will be the beneficiary for it. So we are very happy to have you again, and let's have a wonderful session this week as we strive to improve the standards that we use for our research, for our service delivery, for our teaching, and all that we do here at the Institute. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. As always, happy to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you, grandfather. Or let me say family head. All right. So we will move to the next stage, and I think the minister will be appropriately introduced to us. But I want to mention these dignitaries who are here with us. We also have with us Mr. Cephas Mensah. He is with the ministry, and he's a director, research, statistics and information systems, and head of the research council of the Ministry of Science, Technology, and Innovation. We also have with us Mr. Andrew Quayson. He is with the Energy Foundation. If he's here, he should just wave to us. And from one of our sister research institutions, CSIR, from the Water Research Institute, we have here Dr. Aisha Amadou. I think she's there. From one of our collaborators, we also have with us NAMRU Country Director Robert Hans. They didn't add the title, so I couldn't mention it. And when Director was speaking, she mentioned the huge support that we have had over the years from JICA. And we have two reps of JICA here. We have Ms. Wedem Gomez here. Ms. Wedem Gomez. And we also have Ms. Magu Nagao also here with us. So it is time to start putting flesh on the things we are doing here today. And I'll call on a colleague, Dr. Frederica Pate, to introduce our guest speaker. She is a research fellow with the Department of Immunology.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to introduce our special guest for this morning. Our special guest this morning will share with us the government's commitment to strengthening scientific research and international laboratory practice in Ghana. We would all agree that our accreditation, beyond enhancing our credibility, also sets a new benchmark for other research institutions and centers. and other medical laboratories in Ghana and within the sub-region. Our special guest is the Minister for Environment, Science and Technology. He's in the person of Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Mutala. He's also the MP for Tamale Central. Dr. Mutala is a distinguished academic and public servant with an extensive background in governance, law, international relations, planning, and psychology. He holds a Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science from the University of Ghana, where his research So his PhD research focused on the committee system of the parliaments of the Fourth Republic of Ghana. Prior to that, he earned a Master of Science in Planning from KNUST and then a Master's in International Relations and Diplomacy from UG again. He also holds an LLB from Mount Crest University College. Dr. Mutala has deep expertise in policy analysis, governance, and planning, and makes him well positioned to drive strategic initiatives in environmental sustainability, scientific advancement, and technological innovation in Ghana. With a round of applause, please join me welcome Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Mutala.
Thank you very much. And Prof. Chair, I realized when she mentioned the second degree I had in the University of Ghana, I could see the biasness in the room. There were shouts, and I was telling Prof that I love University of Ghana. So I've had at least 3 degrees in this university. When we were coming, the driver couldn't get the way, and I said, I have spent almost a decade in this university, so I know every corner of University of Ghana. Prof. Chair, Mr. Chair, or Prof. Chair, the Director of Noguchi, staff of Noguchi, colleague students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My presence here today is indeed an honor, and at the same time, a source of overwhelming pleasure. I say so because this is my first assignment, apart from the engagement I've had with various agencies under the ministry. And when the director was talking about the assistance they got from JICA and others, I was a bit concerned. She didn't mention Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology. Because when I arrived here, the first statement Prof made was that we had assistance from MESTI, but we'll be coming for more. So what came to mind is Oliver Twist. So JICA, they will come for more. And they certainly would come for more from the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology. Before I start, I just want to make one statement very clear, because that has been the issue. You know, there have been some realignments as far as ministries and agencies are concerned. And the innovation bit of Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology has been added to Ministry of Communication. I went for a program and someone says, innovation is no longer with you. And I say, no, there is an aspect of innovation which has been given to communication. Because by the nature of the operations of agencies under the ministry, their core mandates are research and innovation. So innovation will still be part of the ministry. It's just an aspect of innovation, which is maybe digital innovation, which is given to the Ministry of Communication. I'm indeed delighted to be part of this occasion of the Quality Week celebration of the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research. Let me express appreciation to the Institute for the invitation extended not to me, but to the Ministry of Environment, and the opportunity to deliver a short speech as the guest speaker. Your kind invitation is a demonstration of the goodwill between the ministry and Noguchi. But I must add that when Suzanne called, I think immediately after I was vetted, we have a program, I want you to be there. And I said, Susan, I was actually driving. I said, Susan, why not send the letter to the ministry? And she says, yes, I'm sending the letter to the ministry officially, but you have to be there. Prof. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, the theme for the celebration, we create, we build, sustaining a quality culture, could not have been more appropriate considering the importance of creating and maintaining an environment where high standard of quality are consistently prioritized and integrated into every aspect of this institution. It goes beyond just meeting specific performance goals. It is about embedding quality into organizational values, processes, and daily operations. Permit me to share some few insight on the role of sustainability in quality system and national development as assigned to me today. Quality system aims to ensure that products and services consistently meet customer needs and regulatory requirements. Sustainability becomes an integral part of quality system for several reasons. I'll touch on 3 of the reasons. First, sustainability guarantees environmental responsibility. It is known that quality systems now increasingly focus on reducing environmental impact. And I guess Prof. Chair in his statement talked about the challenges confronting us, or environmental challenges confronting us today. And that for me indicates the importance of quality if we want to mitigate some of those challenges. This is achieved by integrating sustainable practices into production processes, such as energy efficiency, waste reduction, and minimizing carbon emission, thereby ensuring environmental responsibility. Prof. Chair, in the eyes of Galamsey, I'm wondering how we can minimize him. Maybe perhaps Noguchi needs to be looking at how you can support us to fight this menace. The second reason is that by focusing on sustainability, institutions often involve finding more efficient way to produce and deliver their services. This not only enhances the quality of their services, but can also reduce cost and waste, thereby contributing to overall operational efficiency. The third point is that it ensures compliance with standards. International quality framework like ISO 9001 and ISO 14001 are integral to ensuring sustainability standards. For example, ISO 14001 is focused on environmental management systems by helping organizations to reduce their ecological footprints whilst ensuring quality control. Let me at this point congratulate Noguchi on their recent significant achievement as ISO 15189-2022 accredited biomedical research facility operating both clinical and diagnostic laboratories. This standard specifies the quality and competence requirements for medical laboratories, ensuring that they produce accurate, reliable, and consistent results. Having ISO 15189-2022 accreditation is a testament to your commitment to excellence in biomedical research and diagnostic services and the competency of workforce. Prof said that what you've achieved is just a license for marriage between you and quality. And I say, yes, marriage comes with a lot of challenges. Sometimes there are joyful moments, and sometimes there are very tense moments. And I guess you would appreciate that it's not going to be rosy. But one assurance I can give you that the ministry is more than prepared to assist in any way to ensure that you enjoy those joyful moments. Prof. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, to us as a government, in line with the Resetting Ghana agenda, which President Mahama indeed indicated, anchored around building the Ghana we want together. The accreditation is not just a milestone for the Institute, It is a national achievement that reflects Ghana's growing influence in the global health and scientific research landscape. So we see it that we should all be celebrating what we've achieved. We should not only be limited. And if you want that joyful moment in our marriage to continue, maybe perhaps we have a tripartite marriage here. Government is part of the marriage so that we enjoy together. It is a symbol of our commitment to quality, excellence, and betterment of public health for every Ghanaian. Investing in ISO accredited biomedical research facilities benefits a nation of improving public health, boosting economic growth, and strengthening scientific research and enhancing global reputation. Prof. Chair, one thing about politicians is that we are interested in the tangibles, but symbolism matters so much as far as politics is concerned. And that is why you have African leaders who will lobby to be elected as leaders in Africa on another issue, leaders in Africa or global leaders. It brings a lot to our nation. So we value what you have actually achieved. It ensures that research findings are accurate, reliable, and internationally recognized, fostering national development and innovation. Let me extend big commendation to the leadership of the Institute and all those who led the accreditation process. Undoubtedly, this resonates with our big push agenda in ensuring the provision of critical infrastructure that will propel the growth of the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology, maybe perhaps with the innovation, which I wouldn't mention out, lest the President will say I'm challenging his decisions, but there's still innovation, is committed to enhancing the scientific and technological capacity of the nation by strengthening research and development in line with government vision to place scientific research at the center of socioeconomic development. I'm a research student myself, and I value research. And if you ask the directors, they will tell you we have even initiated processes by which we can get international funding for the purposes of supporting agencies to improve upon their research work. Maybe perhaps we incorporate Noguchi and some of the things we are making. Government through research at the center of socioeconomic development. Government through MEST, that is Ministry of Education, Science and Tech, in collaboration with other ministries in particular, is aware of the need to rethink investment in research and to step up efforts towards making resources available to promote sustainable research. The role of our higher education and research institution is key to assisting us ensure a robust and sustainable discourse in this direction. Prof. Chair, those who monitored my vetting, I said with tremendous emphasis that there is the need for us to incorporate STEM education in our educational curricula so that at all levels of education, there is some little education in the area of science, technology, and innovation. And it is pleasing to announce that I've had some discussion with my colleague Minister for Education, and we shall be presenting a joint cabinet paper to see how best we can take a second look at it. Because the STEM education we have today, is just limited. So if we can incorporate that, it will be very important, particularly in the area of ladies or girls, to have tremendous education in that. I therefore urge you all to reach out to the ministry to share ideas on how we should collectively build the Ghana we want together through sustainable research. Let me state that my doors, in fact, I don't even have doors. I wanted to say that, let me say that my doors are open. In fact, I don't even have doors. They are open for you to call on me any day. You just need to come and ask of comrade. That's how I expect them to call me, not honorable. I'm not interested in these honorable titles. The doors are open, and we would have several discussions. So it was pleasing to hear when you, Prof, intended to have some discussions with me. And I can assure you that maybe we can start the discussion after this. Follow me to my office, and then we start the discussion. Prof. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, whilst we continue to do great things in our institutions, it is equally important for us to work together to propagate them and tell good stories around them. There are many people who may not know what you are doing. there are many people who may not know the kinds of contributions you are making towards this nation. If you are able to tell your story, people will attach more importance to it. And I say this because when I had engagement with the various agencies, I was shocked what I witnessed at Ghana Atomic Energy Commission and even CSIR. Someone who had been in politics at least for some time now, I could only read and hear about them, but I didn't actually know what is happening. But when I went there, I was flabbergasted. And I promised them that I would ensure His Excellency the President visit those facilities. Because frankly speaking, I was shocked what I saw. So if we have politicians getting engaged, and even the media, I think that there will be some premium given to research institutions in this country. My initial observation after my familiarization visit to the agencies is that we are doing novel things within the scientific community and the space. The onus lies with us to talk about them, to create the needed platform for partnership, networks, and unlock private capital. Let us talk about good things we are doing. We are better positioned to tell our story. So let us enhance communication and advocacy on the things we do within the scientific community and space. On our part, Prof. Chair, we are always ready to carry them through. Science must communicate with society, and society must communicate with science. And in line with the 2070 UNESCO recommendation on science and scientific research, such communications are not only necessary but essential. In this regard, let me announce that in the coming months, the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology will roll out the 2025 edition of Most Visible webinar series. This time we are extending the webinar to our key partners and research institutions for them to also present. I therefore invite Noguchi to hold itself in readiness to present and share with the public some of the noble scientific breakthroughs of the institution. Prof. Chair, I don't know whether the director will be happy as stated. I was just having a brief discussion with her. I think that Noguchi should give me an award. I was always making a case for Noguchi, particularly when COVID broke and the testing at the airport. I spoke strongly against what was being done there. Millions of dollars were gotten by just private individuals, and unfortunately using some officers from Noguchi. I felt that Noguchi could have been given that responsibility, and Noguchi would have been going home with millions of dollars, and you wouldn't be needing Ministry of Environment to come to assist. One assurance I can give you, that we don't pray we have any of such outbreaks, but we are fully prepared to assist in any way, as long as our assistance would advance the cause of the development of this nation. Prof. Chair, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to working with you to deliver government vision in environment, science, and technology, take advantage of the various policy initiatives to reach out and create more opportunities in environment, science, technology, and innovation towards job creation. On this note, it is my humble honor to declare the Quality Week celebration duly open. Thank you.
Wow. This is the first time I'm hearing of a tripartite marriage. Yeah. Many new things will happen, and this is one of them. Thank you, Mr. Minister, for your assurance. So we'll move to a very important part of this program, and it is the moment of truth. Actually, what if everything we are saying is not the truth? It is time for us to show to the world what this achievement really is and what we are holding in our hands to tell the world that we have it. I'll call on, I think if you are ready, I think you have to come first. Our institutional quality manager, Dr. Susan Edu Abankwa. We'll call on the director to invite her guests to the happy time. Yes.
So as Dr. Kwei said,
In a minute.
we believe, but we verify. In quality, documentation is important. And this document actually goes to testify that all that we have saying is actually true. So I will invite our guests to please cut open. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh, let us be happy. Thank you. I know the provost knows them, but Mr. Minister, this is also here and part of our quality culture. And that is a great song. Those of us who grew up in those days remember that song a lot. Yeah, the June 4th, great song. So today, we're just about to end, but there's something very important that is going to happen. We have a keynote speaker. And the selection of this individual did not have to be troublesome at all, because he is also one of the pioneers of quality within this institute. I'll call on Miss Eunice Sewa Obin to introduce our keynote speaker. Let us meet her with a round of applause.
The Minister, Dr. Ibrahim Mutala Mohamed, the Provost of College Health Sciences, Dr. Professor Alfred Yelson, the Director of Noguchi, Professor Dorothy Yebo Amenu, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce our keynote speaker for today. And he's an individual whose remarkable contribution to the field of biological sciences and global health have had profound impact on research policy and the fight against neglected tropical diseases. Professor Jejom D'Souza is a highly accomplished scientist and a leader in parasitology and clinical pathology. He holds a PhD in biological sciences from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology and a BSc in zoology from the University of Ghana. He is currently serving as the head of department for the clinical pathology and an associate professor of the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research. Professor D'Souza has dedicated his career to advancing in neglected tropical diseases, working closely with organizations such as World Health Organization, the African Research Excellence, and the Royal Society of Tropical Medicine and Hygiene. Beyond his research and academic achievements, Professor D'Souza is a pioneer of quality management system at the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research. He began his journey as the quality manager in parasitology department, and through his zeal, the commitment and leadership, he played a pivotal role in securing ISO 9001 certification for the department. His contributions have set a high standard for quality assurance in medical research, strengthening the institute's credibility on the global stage. With a career spanning over 2 decades in medical research, public health policy, and capacity building, Professor D'Souza continues to be a beacon of excellence in the scientific community. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our distinguished keynote speaker, Professor Jejom D'Souza. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the very warm introduction. My slides are not coming up. All right. Thank you very much. So, Honorable, Comrade Minister Dr. Mutala Mohamed, Minister of Environment, Science and Technology, the Provost, Professor Alfred Yelson, our Quality Director, Prof. Yebo Amenu, fellows, colleagues, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. So, good morning everyone. It's an honor to be here with you this morning to discuss a topic that I believe is at the heart of our organization's success, and that is our quality culture. As we strive for excellence in research, industry, and service delivery, embedding quality into our organization DNA becomes not just a goal, but a necessity. The theme for this week's Quality Week is we create, we build, sustaining a quality culture. However, how do we ensure excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement? Today, I want to talk about what quality culture is, why we need it, and how we can build and sustain it in our organization. I want to emphasize that creating a quality culture is not a one-time achievement. It's a continuous process. It requires effort, a shared commitment from every single one of us. So let's look at quality and what is quality culture. So usually quality culture is measured in terms of stars. In the hotel industry, we talk about 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star hotels. In the food industry, restaurant industry is the Michelin stars. The same way in the biomedical industry, the science, the health sector, we have our own stars. So a quality culture is built on the principles of excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. One definition of quality is the standard of something measured against another thing of a similar kind, or the degree of excellence of something. So a quality culture is a shared commitment to excellence, continuous improvement, and innovation. Quality culture is not just about compliance, no, or meeting minimum requirements. It's about fostering a mindset that prioritizes efficiency, credibility, trust, and customer satisfaction. It ensures that we take ownership of our processes, results, and impact. So in this presentation, what I'm trying to do is to just explore some of the strategies for creating, building, and sustaining a strong quality culture. I'm sure that we have heard this several times through the various activities we have undertaken through over the last couple of years. If there is someone here who doesn't know quality, the person doesn't deserve to be here. So let's start with why we need a quality culture. So why is it so important? The answer is simple. It's about delivering value to our customers. And who are our customers? Our research funders, the Ghana government, the people we work for, patients, everybody who comes to us for a service or for whom we work, those are our customers, stakeholders, and colleagues. It's also about building trust, credibility, and loyalty. It's about creating a workplace where people are proud to work and where they can grow and develop their skills. A quality culture drives efficiency, enhances reputation, and ensures customer satisfaction. So I'm sure we all know our vision and mission. It is nicely displayed to my far, okay, I'm standing in front of you, so to my far left. As an institute, our vision is to be a leading global biomedical research center. And our mission is improving the health and well-being of Ghanaians and mankind through focused, relevant, quality biomedical research, human resource development, and support of national public health activities. So quality culture, therefore, is particularly crucial in research, where integrity and accuracy are paramount. As a biomedical research, there are so many expectations of us. Our stakeholders and customers expect that we use the highest quality methods, we ensure the integrity of our results, and we uphold high ethical standards. That is why the FDA, for instance, will send clients to us to have their products tested. That is why the Institute led the COVID-19 screening activities at the beginning of the pandemic. And that is why we have the only S8 fax scan in the whole of Africa at the Institute. So the pressure is quite up there to maintain the standard that has been set and to keep it going. So over the last couple of years, the Institute, under the leadership of our quality director, took the decision to pursue an active quality management system with the aim of setting direction and meeting the needs of the customers and their expectations, improving process control, making sure everything is flowing seamlessly, reducing wastage, and I must say, as an institute, there is quite some wastage that would have to be looked at, but you don't wash your dirty linen in public. So. It helps in lowering costs, facilitating, coordinating training, increasing market share, and of course, raising the morale of staff. I can safely say that we've checked pretty much all of these boxes, and leadership has been committed to achieving the ISO 15189 certification. Many of our processes have been streamlined, and for instance, the combined molecular facilities established have led or are leading to reducing wastage and lowering our running costs. Many training have been undertaken for staff. People have gone to Japan, Indonesia, Tanzania, within Ghana, all over the place. And at last year's Carols, the director announced that we met our funding target. Except this year, well, let me just say we have been trumped. So, Comrade Minister, we will come back and ask for more. Building a sustainable quality culture requires some key elements. Yes, we are accredited. And it requires leadership commitment. Quality starts at the top, really. If leadership is not willing to put in the efforts, there's no quality. So leaders must set the tone and prioritize quality with our director, ably assisted by HODs. Employees must be involved in the process. Everyone in the organization might take ownership, and it's not the responsibility of the quality manager or the safety manager, it's everyone's responsibility. Otherwise, the system will crumble if that one individual is no longer there. It involves continuous learning, encouraging training and development to improve skills, and process optimization. So, yes, having achieved the accreditation, it has very big implications. It means that, well, we have become a world-class laboratory, and that people are going to be looking up to us. Our processes are standardized, and we have a document control process in place. All the staff are engaged, and I hope everyone is engaged. We have an institute of almost 700 plus people, and I'm only seeing half, so I really hope those who are not here are really engaged. We've built a quality culture. In a sense, we already have a quality culture in place to keep us going. What we need to do now is to sustain that quality culture. We've implemented best practices and best standards, and we've established effective management of our resources. So in effect, we have the core elements of a quality management system in place already. Now let's look at how we create and build a quality culture and sustain a quality culture. It starts with our values and principles. Our organization's values of excellence, innovation, and teamwork provide the foundation for our quality culture. They guide our behavior, decision-making, and interactions through creating an environment that supports and encourages quality, providing the necessary resources, training, and tools to help our people succeed, recognizing and rewarding outstanding performance, when there is a need to do such, and fostering the culture of openness, transparency, and accountability. But a sustainable quality culture requires hard work, dedication, and perseverance, and resilience, especially in the face of challenges such as limited funding and changing priority. So, building a quality culture is like building a house. The first step is having a solid foundation, the rock. And to borrow from the good book, sorry, I'm not preaching, but if you're attached, you can see me later. Everyone who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on a rock. So building a quality culture requires a very strong foundation. It requires a rock, and that rock are our best practices. Without the best practices being implemented, without following the ISO quality system standards, without all of those guidelines, we have no foundation. So building a house also requires leveraging technology. You don't just take anything and build a house. You can build your house out of straw and have a strong wind blow it, like when there is limited funding. Or you can build a house out of block and have a very strong, steady house. We can also use manual processes, or we can employ digital tools for quality management systems. And I think one of the things we have to do as an institute is start investing in the digital processes to make things more efficient going forward. The same way, building a house requires cross-functional teamwork and innovation. You need architects, engineers, planners, masons, roofing, tiling, plumbing. And in quality, you need a quality manager, biosafety manager, the equipment officers, everyone to work efficiently. So we really all have a role to play in the system. And finally, when the house is built, everyone deserves recognition. If plumbing is not working, there is a problem. If the roof is leaking, there is a problem. And thus, any part of our quality system that is dysfunctional, there is a problem. So we must acknowledge efforts towards quality improvement. Remember, I said building a house starts with our values, but values alone are not enough. We need to create an environment that supports and encourages quality. It means providing the resources for us to effectively do that, training and tools to help our people succeed. It also means, give me a second. Sorry, technology. It also means recognizing, rewarding achievement, performance, and it means fostering the culture of openness, transparency, and accountability. So we are accredited. What happens if we don't follow the quality guidelines? The risks include losing our credibility, our reputation, and funding. And we have set the pace in Ghana. We must sustain and maintain it. So a quality culture looks like a workplace where people are empowered to take ownership. And I keep repeating these words just to drive it in. And I hope you have been empowered to take ownership and make decisions that align with our values and principles. It looks like a workplace where collaboration and teamwork are valued and encouraged. So if you are sitting on the fence, those who are in the labs, not here, I hope they are listening online. If you are sitting on the fence, please, you are encouraged to take ownership and be part of the system. that means everyone from the cleaner to the director is responsible for ensuring that the system works. And then it means following rules and regulations. It means being responsible for our actions and accepting sanctions that apply. It means that a lab technician, and lab technicians have been empowered, please use your power, can suspend a fellow's activity in the lab if the rules are being broken without fear, because the quality is there to support you. So sustaining a quality culture is not easy. It takes work, dedication, and there will be setbacks, many setbacks. And of course, there is also the need for funding. So management and comrade, since you are very proud of us, I'll say it again, we'll come back and ask for more. Sustaining quality is a marathon. It never ends. You keep going and keep going and keep improving and keep innovating. But there'll be many challenges along the way. It means we have to keep working hard to bring in the money, the funding. And I believe if we work together, we can support each other. And if we stay true to our values and principles, we can overcome any obstacles and greatness. About the setbacks, this can be present in many forms. I said people who will be resistant to change or have entitlement issues, who don't want the system to change because they are comfortable. And when we are comfortable, we don't like things to change. So we need to move out of our comfort zones for the system to work. When building a quality culture, there is no I. It is not my project. It is our project. It is our institute. If the institute is not here, you won't have a project. So it's not about you. It's about the institute. And by the nature of the university's processes, one day our director will no longer be director. The old order would go, a new will come. And if the new leadership does not have the right thinking about quality, the system will crumble for lack of leadership. We also need to ensure that the processes are consistent across board. Once we build an effective process, the system will automatically work with a new leadership in place, unless you sign executive orders. So thankfully, the Quality Office has ensured that some of these processes are in place. We need funding to get the system going. Keep in mind that quality is expensive. If you go for substandard quality, it will not last. And of course, we should not rest on our laurels and become complacent. This is only the beginning, and we need to work harder and maintain and build what has been achieved. So, overcoming those challenges means putting several measures in place, having the efficiency to manage change management, and empowering employees, providing continuous feedback loop, and then making sure leadership is aligned. So, and then of course there are success metrics that continuously have to be measured. The satisfaction of our client is number one. Addressing our non-conformities and making sure we reduce them is one of them. Making sure everyone is engaged is critical. Adhering to the regulations is critical. And then, of course, there are process efficiency metrics that can be looked at. So in conclusion, I hope this has not been too long. This is just a brief overview of what it means to have a quality culture. Creating and building a quality culture is a journey and not a destination. It requires effort, dedication, and a shared commitment from every single one of us. But I believe the rewards are worth it. A quality culture is a foundation upon which we can build a successful, sustainable, and responsible organization, institution, college, and university. An organization that delivers value to our customers, stakeholders, and colleagues. An organization we can be proud to work for. So if you have not heard anything of what I've said, just remember this. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. And a habit is not something you do just at one time point and forget about it. It must be done over and over and over. That's how it becomes a habit. So on this note, Honorable Comrade, Chairman, Director, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Oh, we can do this better. We can do this better. Yes, we can. Thank you, Professor Jijom de Souza. The quality is still there. A lot of it is still there. I want to acknowledge a few more personalities who are with us. We have Dr. Gregory Komlagan with us, and he is the Deputy Director for the Food Research Institute. We also have a rep from the GSC, Dominic Bakker. He's with us here. If he can wave at us. Okay, probably stepped out. So it is time for us, before I go there, I've just been alerted that this program is live on Facebook by courtesy of the University of Ghana Computer Systems. And for the whole week, we'll have a hashtag that will talk about our program. So today is just the day, first day. In the afternoon, there's another program, the panel, and then tomorrow it continues, and this information will be put out there. Please, let it be with the hashtag Quality Week 2025. And then you add NMIMR so that it fits into what we are doing here. On LinkedIn, on Facebook, on X, and on Instagram, you can do this. We mentioned that we have partners, collaborators, people who've worked with for a very long time, and some of them are here. We will call on them now for a few solidarity messages. First, we'll call on the people who had the purse and put it on our laps for most of these things to happen. We have JICA here. We will take a solidarity message from JICA. Let us meet Mako Nagao with a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Ohayou gozaimasu. Director Noguchi, Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, Provost, Heads of Department, and ladies and gentlemen. Good morning once again. JICA is excited to be part of this year's Quality Week celebration. We would like to congratulate Noguchi for attaining ISO 15189 2022. We know this will contribute significantly to enhancing the status of Noguchi as an internationally recognized biomedical institution, providing high-end diagnostics and surveillance services in support of global health. So once again, we say big aiko to Director and her team for the job well done. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you, thank you. I want to add to what Professor De Souza said. As for JICA, we will come back for more. Yes. I also now want to call on the Food Research Institute to also give us a solidarity messages. Please, let's meet Dr. Komlagan.
Thank you, Prof. Chair, Honorable Minister, or Comrade Minister, yes, and the Director for Noguchi. Colleagues, I greet you all and I bring a special message from the Director and Management of Food Research Institute. As a partner, a neighbor, and a good friend, we are happy that Noguchi has achieved this noble accreditation. It is not easy. It doesn't come on a silver platter. I say so because we at Food Research also have some selected accreditation for some methods and also some labs. And you need hard work and commitment and dedication of management to have accreditation in place. This is why CSR Food Research Institute is sincerely congratulating you for this achievement. We know that the sustainability, as Prof. D'Souza said, of the accreditation is not a joke. It demands for hard work. It also demands for resources. That is where JICA will come in again, and Comrade will come in again. And commitment from management, because without commitment, like Prof. D'Souza said, you need leadership commitment to sustain the accreditation. So, but I believe that management is more than willing, and the staff are ever ready to sustain so that we'll have a long-lasting accreditation. And it is on this note that once again, on behalf of management and Director of Food Research Institute, we say congratulations and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. We'll call on our Water Research Institute colleagues here to also give us a solidarity message. Let us meet them with a round of applause.
Good day, everyone. We feel very honored to represent our director. We stand on already existing protocols to bring you greetings from him, Professor Michael Osei Achenibwana. We want to do this together because we have connections with your very, very well-esteemed institute. The Water Research Institute is part of 13 institutions and are spread across the nation. Crop Research Institute, Soil Research Institute, Food Research. Our colleague, our senior colleague, Deputy Director, just introduced from the Food Research Institute. And we are glad the minister has recognized our efforts after mentioning atomic energy. And I was feeling very proud, actually, when he mentioned CSR. Actually, he was with us last week. Thanks very much. And I want to give a testimony about this institute. My relationship with this institute dates back to 2004 when I had to drag my husband here to do HIV test before we married. Then the pastors were not asking for it at all. He was like, Regina, what about all this? I said, we have to do it because I had a science background. Then again, I had to come to do this internship for my PhD, which I have not finished yet. Auntie Dorothy let me in, and I was with the microbiology. Thanks to you, Auntie Dorothy. Permit me to call you Auntie Dorothy. You are still you are professor, because I don't want that relationship with you to be broken. Then on and on, I had to do this thing that connected me with Dr. Beverly, the tricycle surveillance, the global tricycle surveillance. So all I want to say is that Noguchi, in a positive sense, is the epicenter for research. Please, let's give it to them. So all we want to say is we are very proud of Noguchi. In fact, all the research institutions have had one training here in one way or the other. Aisha, I think you want to add. Please add something to it.
Okay. Hello, everyone. So recently, our director tasked us to look into this ISO certification, and I must say, it's a hell of a job. It's so much work. The cost involved, the quality, the management, everything that goes into getting accreditation. So we are very proud of you for achieving this, and we will look forward to collaborating with you to take some steps, some tips here and there for you to guide us to achieve the same thing. Yeah.
All we want to say is long live Noguchi. God bless you.
Thank you, Aisha and her colleague. I see consultancy here. Some of us will help when you say it right. Okay, so we are coming to the end of this morning's program. I hear the minister has to go somewhere, so we have to be quick. When we leave this room, there will be some photographies outside, and the leadership of the institute first will take it with the dignitaries. Then the heads of units will also do it with the dignitaries. The quality team with the dignitaries. Then staff with the dignitaries. There will be people down there to coordinate this process. And then we can take all the pictures. I want to take a picture with that and post as soon as possible. I'll also want to say a big thank you to the heads of departments, the research departments who are here, and management. Please, if you're head of department and you are here, please just wave at us and let us acknowledge you. I know they are all here. They are all here. So we will go to the chairman for his closing remarks. And then after that, we will go on to take the photographs. Oh, please, let's meet him with a round of applause.
Thank you very much again. So, as we've been made aware, the theme for the celebration as we have in this morning is we create, we build, sustaining the quality culture. I believe Director mentioned the importance of this to the Institute and how it is positioning the Institute in performing its role going forward. I want to highlight a few of the things Comrade Minister told us since we are creating a great partnership with the ministry. So the minister indicated the role of sustainability and the importance of doing this innovation for natural development. And it also that once you sustain quality, it guarantees environmental sustainability, which is key to what we do. It's more in providing efficient ways of doing things if you strive for quality and also ensures compliance with standards. The minister profusely congratulated Noguchi for attaining this feat of the ISO, and let's again clap for ourselves and for Noguchi. And I must say the University of Ghana and the College of Health Sciences is also extremely proud of the achievement of Noguchi. So give us another clap for College of Health Sciences and the university as well. The minister again expressed the commitment of his ministry and government in their research agenda and for the Ghana we want to work collaboratively. He also emphasized the need for open communication. He indeed said he didn't have doors and that he actually invited director directly to follow him after the meeting to his office to start the engagement, which is a very good sign. Comrade Minister, we are grateful for that. So for this and many more, under this circumstance, we will accept the polygamous marriage in which Noguchi is involved in. Yes. Minister, please, this should not be part of the family values things, yes. But this is scientific polygamous marriages, and we accept that. Minister also mentioned the role of higher education and the importance of STEM and the need to have it at all levels, and especially being gender sensitive, encouraging more of our women to go in there. And you see, we are very proud to have strong women scientists in Noguchi. Let's clap for them. Yes. He also, again, emphasized communication between institutes such as ours, CSIR, and all the scientific institutions with politicians, and stated that science must communicate with society and society must communicate with science. That is something we don't do very well, and the minister said it. Until he visited the institute, he didn't know the very good things. I think he can say the same of Noguchi. We do so much, but not everything is known out there. We are trying to now make more of a business case for all the things we do. And we will be engaging as director so that we let the world know what we do and what we have. He also encouraged us, and I'm encouraging director and the team here to be part of the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology Visibility Webinar Series that the minister said is going to take place in the next few weeks, so that we pitch Noguchi and what we do on that international platform. He also mentioned his personal admiration and contribution in speaking for Noguchi over time, and have wanted to even support Noguchi to be at the forefront of the COVID-19 service delivery. Minister, now that you are here and you have the authority, we believe that you create more opportunities and support us. Our keynote speaker told us about the journey, how to create a quality culture in an institution such as ours. He mentioned the importance of a quality management system, the benefit of such a system to our institution, and the implications of our accreditation. Now that we have achieved it, we need to maintain the standards because we have such a great cloud of witnesses looking at us, Noguchi, and what we do. So we should be able to move it to the level. Yes, the pressure, that's positive pressure, and we are happy for that. He also told us about element of building a strong quality management system, recognizing the effort of all those who take part. So he took time to celebrate workers right from cleaners all the way to directors, and that's what we do here, so that everybody's effort is equally appreciated. He also mentioned that it is not going to be a smooth sailing journey. Quality systems will encounter challenges and barriers, but he also provided some element and tenet of being successful in implementing a quality system, and he mentioned those ones. I believe we will remember and use all those. Again, quality is not an act, but a continuous process, isn't it? And that we are going to agree. He also giving invitation at a higher level that the university management met the minister at the presidency for climate change. University of Ghana is putting in a bid for a grant for climate effort. And I told him I'm going to talk to the Pro-Vice Chancellor, so we visit him since he is there to offer us the support. We are competing with other universities I won't mention, but this is University of Ghana. Yes, so we will come and see the minister. So thank you all very much for being such a wonderful guest this morning. We will go and have our pictures and then have the rest of the week. Thank you.
Yes, quickly before we go, please note this is part 1 of the day. After the pictures, we'll be coming back in here for something interesting. There will be a panel discussion, and like our guest speaker and our keynote speaker also mentioned, leadership will be talking to us. We'll have Professor De Souza sitting and answering some questions from us. We'll also have the Institute Administrator, Mr. Theodore Ahunu, also answering and speaking to us. Then we'll also have a quality manager who is also been part of the system and is still part of the system, Dr. Evelyn Yayaraboni, also with us within that time. So we're going to have fun. I can see check under your table here, which means that I don't see tables, so let's see how it goes. So we'll end this morning with calling our institutional quality manager, Dr. Susan Eduamankwa, who owns this program, to come and thank us. Oh, let us meet her.
Provost Chairman, Comrade Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Director of Noguchi, distinguished guests, colleagues and staff of Noguchi, our media friends, ladies and gentlemen. As we conclude the opening ceremony of the Quality Week 2025, it is with immense gratitude and pride that I stand to deliver the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion, the unveiling of our ISO 151-2022 certificate. This milestone is not just a recognition of our commitment to excellence, but a testament of the hard work, dedication, and the resilience of our entire institute. Today, we celebrate a journey that has strengthened our quality standards, our credibility, and impact on biomedical research and healthcare. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished speakers. Comrade Mutala, what can I say? The first answer when I approached you to be our guest of honor was absolutely. And we are honored by your graciousness and by sharing valuable knowledge, which has added depth and meaning to this event and making it more memorable. Your words of encouragement and support inspire us to maintain the highest standards of excellence. We shall not disappoint you. To Prof. Jejom, your insights and support strengthen our mission to uphold the highest standards in biomedical research, diagnostics, and laboratory excellence. As one of the pioneers of the establishment of the QMS, your experience shows, and you have walked and lived the talk. Thank you. Your contribution has set the stage for an engaging week and for years ahead. A special thank you to our Provost Chairman, Professor Alfred Yorson. You made the time to come and chair the ceremony. You have shown that Penyu Wofia Oye. Thank you. To our partners, collaborators, and friends, we are grateful for your continued support and trust in our institution. Your encouragement has played a crucial role in our journey. JICA, we thank you. To our distinguished guests, thank you for coming and for sharing our celebration. Your presence here today is a testament of the power of support of a thriving scientific community. Director, Quality Director, Bakope, for the inspiring welcome address and for your unwavering commitment to upholding quality excellence in our work. Your leadership continues to guide us towards innovation, compliance, and continuous improvement. To all our staff, this morning I was busy shouting on people. It's okay. Researchers and administrative staff, your commitment to excellence is what drives our success. This week is for you to learn, to collaborate, enhance our quality journey and culture. Let us use this opportunity to strengthen our skills, to refine our process, to reaffirm our dedication to quality, and of course, to compete in the healthiest of ways in our upcoming quiz. To our media friends, I see graphic here. I don't see the rest, but they said they are there. When you go, please, prominence, me, I like front page. First Biomedical Research Institute in Ghana to attain 15189. We should see it all over. Thank you very much for being here. To the choir, thank you for the beautiful singing. We are involved. We are all involved. It really is. And to my indefatigable quality coordinators, yes, your dedication, your hard work in planning this event has made today's ceremony a great success. I appreciate your efforts this week
And we know that you will continue to uphold the standards we have set for ourselves. Nevertheless, I thank El Shaddai himself. My eternal gratitude to Jehovah Nissi. His banner is over us, and he will continue to uphold us in his powerful right hand. Thank you, and God bless us all.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I think a pretty proud moment, right? I know for sure you and Comrade have met somewhere before. I'm not going to say where. So we've come to the end of the program. Just a little protocol. The high table will move out first, so let's give them the space to move. And then when they go out, we will follow. They will take their photographs first with the heads of departments and the institute's administration. Then after that, we'll join them to take the photographs, and we'll come back to continue the next session. Thank you all, and you've been a wonderful, great group. Pardon?